G'day everyone and welcome back to the Aussie Investing Machine. We had a wild week on the ASX last week, which saw many of the big tech stocks take a massive hit. In the last episode, we talked about Afterpay and how it was affected by the market movements. We had a look at the latest news coming out of the company and how that's also affected the share price. If you'd like to check out that video, I'll leave a link up on screen. Another company that was severely affected by the movements last week was Kogan.com. Now, if you've been following along with the channel, you'll know that I personally hold shares in Kogan. So to see their share price drop so much last week really hit hard home, to say the least. Anyway, in this episode, we'll go over all of the latest news out of Kogan and see what's happening behind the scenes at the company. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Here at the Aussie Investing Machine, we talk all things investing, including all the latest market news and stock reviews. So if you haven't already, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and is not considered financial advice. Before making any investment decisions, please make sure to see a licensed financial advisor. Now, we know the ASX had a shocking week last week and that a lot of technology stocks were affected. In the last episode, we touched on the fact that this could have been because of the rising US government bond yields. This rise in the US government bond yield has a lot of investors thinking that interest rates will soon begin to rise. The fear of rising interest rates has made a lot of people nervous about technology stocks. Historically, tech stocks don't fare that well in rising interest rate conditions. Now, that is a generalization, and there are a lot of companies that do well regardless of the conditions, but that's the general consensus. Similar to Afterpay, Kogan has suffered a massive fall. In late January, their share price was $21.67. As of close of play Friday, their share price is down all the way to $13.98. That's a massive 35% fall since late January. So let's dig into their latest news and announcements to see if we can find any more information about why their share price has dropped so far. So we've just seen the company's first half results released and they were exceptional. We saw a 97% increase in revenue and a 250% increase in net profit. This has brought their net profit after tax up to $36 million. Off the back of this strong performance, the Kogan board has also delivered a very healthy dividend. They've delivered a fully franked dividend of 16 cents per share. This is a 113% increase on their last interim dividend. Another factor we can observe about the company is that there has been no insider selling since their founder, Ruslan Kogan, sold a massive portion of shares back in August 2020. Back then, he did sell $114 million worth of shares, which is a lot, but what should be confidence inspiring for investors is that we haven't seen any more selling since. So what does all this news mean for Kogan? Well, strangely enough, this is all good news coming out of the company so far. Even with all this good news, the company has seen a much larger decline than even Afterpay. In addition to this, there's only been a small lift in the amount of investors who are short selling the company. So with all this in mind, it seems reasonable to assume that it's only external factors which are influencing the Kogan share price at the moment. Taking all of this into consideration, I'm personally not selling my Kogan shares anytime soon. At the moment, for me, there's no red flags for the company. If anything, this could present quite a good buying opportunity for the company. I'm interested to know what you think about Kogan. Drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. It certainly is quite a strange result in my opinion, so if you've got any more insight on the topic, please let me know. One thing is for sure, the market certainly does work in weird and wonderful ways. Anyway, that's all from me for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.